Pakistan's capital, Islamabad, is currently hosting Indus Raaj Expo 2026, a major technology exhibition focused on AI, robotics, IT, and emerging technologies. But one aspect immediately caught our attention: the surprisingly strong defense presence. Alongside civilian technology companies, Pakistani defense startups and private firms were showcasing drones, counter-drone systems, robotic platforms, and other military technologies. State-owned organizations including HIT, Tesla, and NRTC were also represented. What makes this particularly interesting is the growing involvement of Pakistan's private technology sector in defense, especially unmanned systems. The exhibition featured a huge variety of military drones, including short, medium, and long-range platforms, FPV drones, quadcopters, loitering munitions, kamikaze drones, and interceptor drones. One interesting system was a drone identified as Nasr. Its configuration appears inspired by Shahed-style loitering munitions, but the apparent absence of a conventional propeller raises the possibility of a compact turbojet engine. If so, the goal would likely be higher speed. Another displayed design appeared to use twin turbojets, swept wings, and twin vertical stabilizers. These systems represent a shift toward layered drone warfare. Inexpensive drones in large numbers, combined with faster and more sophisticated platforms for higher value or better defended targets. But the bigger question is mass production. Modern warfare has shown that drones can be consumed in enormous numbers. Pakistan's growing cooperation between private companies and state institutions could eventually create a domestic manufacturing base capable of producing different drone classes for different missions. The expo also showcased fiber optic FPVs, reconnaissance drones, interceptor systems, robotic dogs, unmanned ground vehicles, and robotic tanks, highlighting how unmanned technology is expanding beyond aerial warfare. Another fascinating development was the modernization of older weapons. One counter-drone concept combines Soviet and Chinese origin 4-barrel anti-aircraft guns with electro-optical sensors, automated tracking, and digital fire control, essentially giving an old weapon a modern brain. Another system mounted multiple MG-3 machine guns together as a dedicated counter-drone platform. Such systems can offer a cheaper way to engage small drones than using expensive missiles. Some indigenous counter-drone solutions are reportedly already being used by the Pakistan Army in border areas. Importantly, Indus Raaj Expo 2026 was primarily a civilian technology event, and many major defense companies were absent. Yet the amount of military technology displayed was still remarkable. The real story isn't one particular drone or weapon. It is the ecosystem developing around them. If Pakistan can connect private innovation, military requirements, R&D, local manufacturing, and mass production, it could build a much broader indigenous unmanned warfare capability. The future battlefield is increasingly a contest between sensors, algorithms, electronic warfare, autonomous systems, and huge numbers of relatively inexpensive unmanned platforms. The key question now is how quickly Pakistan can turn these prototypes into reliable, mass-produced operational systems.